Good evening friends, today we are going to see about external counter pulsation. It is simply said as ECP. It's a very important term. So first we will see about the definition of ECP. It is a non-invasive therapy to improve blood flow to the heart, and it is most commonly used to relieve chronic stable chest pain for heart patients who are refractory to medical and surgical intervention. So it is an emergency equipment, and there are three compressive air cuffs are placed. One is CALS, one is placed at CALS, and another one is placed at the lower thigh, and another one is placed in the upper thigh. So these cuffs are inflate and deflate in synchronization with the patient's cardiac cycle using cardiac monitors and a microprocessor. So nowadays it is a the microprocessor can be replaced by higher end processors, and the inflation is onset of diastole and deflation is onset of systole. So diastolic and the systolic process are monitored, and the cuffs are sequentially inflated starting from the distal one and moving towards the proximal cuff with the pressure of 300 mm Hg. And this treatment should be carried for 1 hour per session. Okay, so totally 5 sessions are provided per week for 7 weeks, so that the whole 35 treatments, 7 into 5, 35 treatments are need to be provided. And the ECP will increases the cardiac output by a combination of the increased preload and the decreased afterload during the ECP session. So the inflation of the cuffs during diastole compresses the venous system in the legs, causing increased venous return to the heart, thereby increasing left ventricular preload. So this increased filling of the left ventricle increases cardiac output, and the deflation of the cuffs in systole decrease afterload. So that is nothing but the pressure the left ventricle has to overcome in order to eject blood, that will decreasing the vascular impedance. So the cardiac output will be increasing. And the some theories are associated with ECP that you should know. That is, the most popular theory is that ECP triggers the body to create tiny blood vessels that act like a natural bypass, so that carrying blood around larger blocked vessels. Okay, so the chest pain is then reduced because the heart is again able to receive oxygen rich blood. Another theory is that the cuff inflation and deflation increases the force of the blood flow to the heart, and it causes the cells lining the blood vessels to produce chemicals that automatically widen the blood vessels and allowing blood to flow through more freely. And some contraindications are there. One is severe heart failure and heart valve problems, and the one is arrhythmias, and the one is peripheral heart diseases, high blood pressure, and then pregnancy. So some of the benefits we have from ECP. One is it is very safe and effective for angina pectoris. Frequency and intensity of angina attacks is reduced, and it provides a high quality of life. Okay, so these are all the things we should know about ECP. And some of the risks, that is skin abrasions will occur, bruising, blistering due to the inflatable cuffs, and there is minor pain in the legs and back. So these are all the risks of ECP. So external counter pulsation is a very important thing in the biomedical field that you should know. Okay, so thank you.